Hey everybody, it's Margine with the Power of the Goddess, and I have some really exciting news about the Power of the Goddess and the events coming up. It's pretty amazing. I decided that it's time to get back on track with doing a women's retreat. So later in the fall, in September, we're going to be doing the Power of the Goddess Honoring the Goddess retreat. But before I tell you about that, I had this experience today. And have you ever had those moments where you something happens in your day that reminds you of the thing that why you're here, the purpose of what you're doing, of everything that you are building and growing? Well, I had one of those experiences today, and I want to share it with you. I was out and about in the community, and I was doing some shopping, and I was taking care of some things, and I was hungry, so I went and I had something to eat. So while I was eating, this woman came over to me, and she had the most beautiful, gentle, sweet voice, and she was about in her 40s, and she said to me, she said, I have something I want to tell you, and from one woman to another. And I was sitting over there with my mom, and my mom said, "Oh, I don't think you should go and talk to her. I don't think you should tell her." And it was really fascinating because I didn't know what she was going to say, and she said to me, she goes, "I just noticed that when you leaned over, your skirt kind of flipped up in the back, and there was this man with his daughter, and he was with his daughter, but he kind of looked at you, in this way." And she said, and I don't think that's kind of attention that you really want. She goes, "And I just wanted to say something because from one sister to another." And when she said that, from one sister to another, from one woman to another, she said, because my mom had pointed something out to me that I absolutely didn't know. She said, "I didn't know until my mom pointed it out to me." She said, "And when I told my mom, I said, I'm going to go tell her that this thing happened." And her mom said, "No, you can't do that. You can't say that because, you don't know how she's going to react." And she said, "I'm going to go tell her anyway." And I was so grateful for her just taking the time to come over and say, "Hey, from one sister to another, from one goddess to another, this is what's happening." And it reminded me in that moment, I was like, oh my God, this is exactly why I created the Power of the Goddess retreats. This is why. And, I kind of lost my way for a few years, and now getting back to it, because I said, you know what? In that moment of her coming up to me and telling me this, I thought, you know what? I'm not alone. It's like there are women out there that are committed to having other women succeed, having other women feel good, have other women feel safe to be a woman in the world. And it reminded me, yeah, that's why I'm doing the Power of the Goddess retreat. So, guys, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry. This is just for women. It's for the sisters. It's for the goddesses. It's for the mothers, the aunts, the grandmothers, the cousins, the nieces. If you're a woman and you've ever had that moment where you felt like, I feel like I'm alone. I want to be in a sisterhood. I want to be with other women. Come check us out at powerofthegoddess.com. Go to the events page and check out what we're doing in September, honoring the goddess at this paradise retreat in Italy. Italy is one of the most feminine, most beautiful, wonderful places to get in touch with your power, to get in touch with your true essence of femininity no matter whether you're a strong, powerful woman, coming into your power, don't know what your power is all about, come check us out. Again, powerofthegoddess.com. Go to the events page. Come check us out. Leave us a message if you have any questions. Happy to get back to you. But if you're looking to be part of a global community of women and be in a tribe of women that supports other women, that loves other women, that nurtures other women, and really wants other women to succeed in life, come check us out. powerofthegoddess.com.